Today, I am reviewing the Apple iPad Pro 6th generation. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. If you have been holding off on buying a top-tier tablet because of the insane retail price, you have probably been looking at the renewed market. I spent the last 2 weeks using this 2022 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and I want to talk about whether buying a refurbished unit from Amazon is actually a smart move or a potential headache. First off, let's talk about the display. This mini LED screen is genuinely stunning. When you are watching HDR content, the contrast is deep enough to make you forget you're looking at a tablet. It is bright, sharp, and the 120Hz promotion makes every interaction feel buttery smooth. However, you should know that if you are sensitive to blooming, you will see it. If you look at white text on a pitch-black background in a dark room, there is a slight glow around the letters. It never bothered me during actual work or gaming, but if you are an extreme pixel peeper, keep that in mind. Performance-wise, the M2 chip is total overkill for 99% of people. I pushed this thing with heavy multitasking, video editing in DaVinci Resolve, and high-end gaming, and it didn't even break a sweat. It stays fast, and the 128GB of base storage is perfectly fine if you are mostly using cloud storage or streaming services. If you are a professional photographer or editor who plans to store RAW files locally, you're going to hit a wall fast, and since you cannot upgrade the storage, you might want to look at the higher capacity models linked below. The renewed experience itself was surprisingly solid. My unit arrived in a generic box, but the device itself was essentially flawless. There were no scratches on the screen or the housing, and the battery health was well within the expected range for a refurbished device. That said, buying renewed is always a bit of a lottery. You might get a unit that looks brand new, or you might get one with a tiny scuff on the edge. You can check the link below to see the current pricing and the specific seller details, which is usually the most important factor in ensuring you get a quality unit. The biggest disappointment for me remains the software. iPadOS is incredibly powerful, but it still feels like a mobile operating system trying to play pretend as a desktop replacement. Stage Manager is better than it used to be, but it still feels clunky compared to a real laptop. If you are buying this strictly to replace a MacBook, you might find yourself frustrated by the file management and the way certain apps handle external displays. The accessories are another point of contention. The Magic Keyboard turns this into a fantastic typing machine, but it is expensive. When you add the price of the keyboard and the Apple Pencil to the price of this renewed iPad, you are quickly approaching the cost of a high-end laptop. If you do not plan on using it for drawing or heavy typing, you're paying for features you are not using. If you are a student, a creative professional who needs the color accuracy, or someone who just wants the best media consumption device on the market, this is a fantastic value compared to buying new. But if you're just browsing the web and watching YouTube, this is way more power than you need. You would be better off saving your money and grabbing a base model iPad or an older Air. Ultimately, this renewed 12.9-inch iPad Pro is a high-end piece of hardware at a much more palatable price point. It is reliable, fast, and gorgeous to look at. Just make sure you understand that you're buying a used device, so inspect it thoroughly the moment it arrives. If you want to see if this fits your budget, you can check the links below to explore the current listings and see if the price makes sense for your specific needs. It is a powerful tool, but only if you actually have a workflow that demands this kind of performance.